All right, guys, good morning. We're out here, we're at Jeff's place. We're doing his garage floor. We're doing Swisstrax from Obsessed Garage. Matt and his team, really good to work with. A lot of you guys already know from being on my channel, but today we're doing his 3-car garage. We got a beautiful R8, we got a Tesla, we got a white with black accent Grand Cherokee, so we got some cool cars to show off, and we're gonna do an actual install, a little bit of how-to, and I want you to kind of say like why you landed on Swisstrax and why you're so excited today.
Of course. So as you can see, we built a kind of a semi-spec, semi-custom home. Lots of dirt, lots of mud. But the big thing was I wanted a 3-car garage, and we've been talking flooring for a while. I didn't know if I wanted epoxy or if I wanted polished concrete or tile or etc. So I did some research. I talked to Brandon, I talked to Obsessed Garage, and I really liked how clean and how neat this Swisstrax looked. I thought it would match the R8 pretty well, the Tesla, and it would really be that nice fit and finish I was looking for in a garage.
Yeah, for sure. So there's a lot of benefits for it. There's a few drawbacks. You know, if you spill something or whatever, it's a little bit more work to get it up, but I think for you, it's perfect, and for me as well. I'm gonna be doing mine probably a little sooner than I planned because we're gonna be playing with it today.
I'm gonna hook them here.
Yeah, I know, for sure. So we're gonna jump right into the garage. We'll give you a quick little overview of the garage and a game plan for what we're gonna do.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a quick little background, a little raw part of the video of Jeff's garage. Obviously, we have a 16-foot door, 2-car side, and then we have the single car over there. The garage overall is about like 22 feet deep. So it's a little bit deeper than the standard. I think he paid for a little bump out. And then obviously we have like the Tesla charger. The walls are already painted. So I told him, I said, before we do the Swisstrax, we definitely want to get the walls and sort of the sanding all done. It's actually repose gray. It's not harbor gray like a lot of you guys use and what I used in my garage. It's repose gray, which is actually what I used in my house. Because the way the front of the house is, this has a little bump in, I guess you'd call it. So this part is a little bit shallower than the back. But generally we have fresh, clean concrete and pretty much swept up. So we starting with a monster already? This guy's crazy. So we're gonna get this going. As you guys already see, we'll show you the design actually. All right, so you guys can already see we're laying out these, the little entry pieces. So you guys can see we're already laying out the little entry pieces. We want to get an idea, the gauge for, you know, the dimension, how they're gonna fit. I want to show you kind of the plan here. This is what we decided on. So the surrounding lighter gray is the pearl gray, and then the middle is slate gray, and then we got some red because Jeff is very exciting. He's got to match, actually, match the R8 because the R8 has a little red accent, so
it makes it go faster. That's very important.
It's an extra couple horsepower. So I think it's perfect because initially you start thinking like, oh, I want it to be, the parking thing's going to be red and all this stuff. So it's actually probably a good balance between, you know, clean but also like unique. You know, unique and kind of, it's a little more motorsport in a way, I feel like. But anyways, all right, so let's jump in, let's start laying tile, and you guys will see how easy this stuff is. So, all right, let's do it. All right, so Jeff is hard at work over there. Really the key is, we put these black tiles down already, but it's really not a big deal. I'm kind of doing this one-handed, but you get the idea, guys. You just put those bad boys on, lift the tile up, and then all you have to do is just step on them. So it's pretty simple. And since we already did this row, the gray, we'll be able to actually just put it right on top. So as long as your little loops are facing the same way, it's really simple. Yeah, you can see them go. It's easier to watch, obviously, but pretty simple there.
Just like adult Lego.
Yeah, pretty much. It's really satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. It's legit.
Wow.
This was meant to be B-roll, but I might actually keep this whole footage. So this, no, but I mean, this is kind of the experience you have. You have like almost a full garage, but of course you have these special areas which a full tile doesn't fit here, unfortunately, because of this little cement block here, but it does fit here. But
boom.
Yeah. Woo!
We're done.
Nice work, buddy. Yeah, so we have all these edges, which you'd think would be a waste of tile, but you just use the other side. So you cut the one side for this side, and you use the other side for over there. So you're really only using one. So, well, give us an update, Jeff. We did the edge pieces. We have the majority.
Okay, so before it was very serious. The morning we got blood.
Blood hand.
The morning was a little bit serious because we weren't sure what was going to happen. But so far so good. Brandon and Obsessed Garage has definitely come out strong. Really happy with the product. Super easy to work with. I was a little bit worried about cutting it at first using the saws, but overall very user friendly, and I'm really happy with the product so far.
Our little cutting station here, and our little guide. All we're doing, this is perfect, especially on the back wall. Piece of tape with a line, or you can just use the edge.
Got to give a shout out to my good friend Aaron over here. He's really the one doing it.
Yeah, well, it's perfect. Like once you get a rhythm, you can see that they did all these are custom cuts. It kind of sucks that the last piece almost fits, but it's just like a half inch or whatever off. So, and what sucks is with most houses, the back wall is not exact. So we're kind of doing that, and then I did this little corner. That's why it's so awesome. The little corner edge pieces here, and then Jeff did around his beautiful pillar. Looks pretty good. And then we have kind of around the garage door. These are a little tricky because you have to cut the tile, exact to this little increase here, and then you sort of carry it through. So there's not really a wrong way to do it, but it is just kind of up to you on how you want to do it. So anyways, we'll be doing the custom cuts here as well, all the way back. This part takes a little bit longer, but once you get a process, I mean, they're just really trucking along on the back wall. So you're actually only using one piece. When you're using the left side, you're trimming off the left excess, and then you can use the rest of that piece for the other side. So really just the middle of the tile we're wasting. Garbage can? It's super windy outside. So it does feel a little bit wasteful, but we're really just kind of using out the middle of the tile. I'll show you guys our process right here. It's actually pretty simple, but really satisfying. Yeah, so this piece, they already cut for that side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut it again to put right here. So we're just taking out the middle, go over here. Really satisfying to have the corner. And then our left and right side gap, we're leaving maybe like a ½ inch or so. And that's because if the sun hits this, it can expand a little bit. So I'd rather leave just like a ½ inch or so. That'll make the functionality of it a little bit better. And then we've got our back wall. It's a little bit tighter, which is fine, because if anything, we probably won't have as much worry about the tile expanding as much back here. And then we'll make our way around. So that's a little tedious, but once you get a system down, not too bad.
Oh my God, you guys. This is getting fucking wet.
I'm putting that audio in for sure. All right, well, we're done here. This was a pretty awesome project, if I do say so myself. We got everything done. I think Jeff's pretty happy. We got slate gray in the middle, red, and then the furthest outside is the pearl gray. So we actually have, and then we have a black border around front. We'll bring you guys around with the camera, but what do you think, man? I mean, this looks good.
Overall, I'm super pumped. Definitely, it went faster than I was expecting. I really thought it was gonna take a long time and we're gonna reach a point where we're like, kind of exhausted, but it went great. Super easy material to work with. Very happy with Swisstrax. The whole team at Obsessed Garage, couldn't thank you guys enough. And it's time to pull in the R8.
Let's do it. Always recommend revving a cold engine. It's always a great idea.
Absolutely. And it pollutes the shit out of you.
Dude, come see the money shot.
Oh.